Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Squats and Games here. Before I continue with anything else, I would like to just apologize ahead of time for the voice. I spent about the last month or so just getting over a sickness, so nothing too crazy, just kind of pneumonia stuff. So the voice and throat still not at 100%, so every once in a while you may hear a little bit of broken speech. I will do my best to articulate my words. So what I have here is we're looking at a deck spotlight on my use my beta to test your decks sort of offering that I put out there on various message boards. So what I'm doing is, for those that don't have the beta, sometimes you've got some decks churning around in your head and you want to try some stuff out, or maybe you put together a deck on the Hearthhead website. So I have all but maybe 4 or 5 legendaries and about 4 or 5 epics. Otherwise I have all the cards. So what you can do is you submit a deck to me, whether on my live stream, which is Monday through Friday, Mountain Standard Time, 1 to 3 p.m., or you can submit it onto various message boards, and when I read it, I'll make the deck, I'll play it and test it for you. So here we have a priest deck. It is titled HolyRNG, RNG being the big theme of the deck. It's kind of the concept of you're going off the random element of things, seeing if everything works in your favor, and if it does, you might end up with a really fun, kind of a victory, maybe if not even winning. At least you had a fun time playing it. But also the RNG gods, if you will, can also sort of bite back at you, and things won't go in your favor, and all the randomness of the deck and the minions that are in here completely go against you, and they kind of slap you back in the face, and you end up with just a really frustrating game. So we'll see how these games that follow come. It was submitted to me on the Hearthstone forums by Neogeo, and he's running Priest, but if you look here, we've got 2 Mind Vision, 2 Thoughtsteal. His deck intended it to have 2 Mind Games, but I only have 1 copy, so I'm running 1 Mind Games, 1 Mind Control instead. Those are the only Priest cards. It doesn't have your staples, your typical Priest of Power Word Shield, Northshire Cleric. It has no Inner Fire, Divine Spirit combo. It has no Holy Smite, no Holy Nova, none of the Shadow Words. So obviously it's not your typical Priest deck at all. Very minion heavy. That was the only way that he was able to get in as many, as he calls it, as many minions as possible that have a very random element to them. So because it kind of only lays out those 6 Priest cards, you can potentially and most likely play this deck with any hero. The Priest heal power, the actual lesser heal for the hero power, does help control a little bit in an otherwise, uncontrollable deck, basically. It's just so random, so thrown together. There's not a lot of synergy. It's just, you can kind of have some fun with it. I played about 5 or 6 games. Obviously, I'm going to play a couple of games coming up here. But from my experience playing with it, there's a lot of frustration, but I think you just need to approach it, and that's what I will try and do the best I can in these next couple of games. Just play it as it comes, respond to what my opponent's doing as he lays it down, and what's present on the board, because there's no real planning ahead of time, because the whole RNG thing to it and the whole randomness can really just mess up your plans anyway, so there's no point in trying to be really ultra competitive with this deck. But it may spotlight some cards for you that might kind of be a little bit overlooked, or maybe kind of highlight something about a certain card that you see that might otherwise make you consider putting it in your own deck, competitive or otherwise. So a real quick kind of go through of the deck list here. As I mentioned, we've got the Mind Vision, Thoughtsteal, Mind Control, Mind Games, very random type stuff. You have the Young Priestess, Master Swordsmith, pretty good minions if you can get them to stay out and start getting their effects triggering back and forth with different minions. It's going to work pretty well. Knife Juggler, just a really good card overall. So is Mad Bomber, but again, kind of the randomness of it. If I've got a bunch of minions out and he doesn't have many, there's a good chance this Bomber is going to just shoot my own guys. Murloc Tidehunter, could have easily been the Knight. I think Silverhand Knight, or he's a 4/4, makes a 2/2. Could have also been the minion that creates a 1/1 boar. There's no Murloc synergy and strength in here, so it doesn't really have to be this particular creature. Maybe he just wanted something that creates multiple creatures for a 2-drop. Alarmabot, in previous games and playtesting it, this doesn't do very well at all. One thing it does do is it can draw fire. You drop it on the board, even if your opponent has a lot of potential damage to your face, he's probably going to take out this Alarmabot, even though it doesn't pose any attack threat by itself. He just doesn't know that this isn't going to swap with a Baron Geddon or something crazy like that. So it can draw some fire and definitely draw some attention. But otherwise, there is not enough really high-cost creatures or the legendaries or anything so overpowered and major that it's going to swap with. Sometimes it's just going to exchange with a Mad Bomber when I have full board control. So it's kind of a little iffy, a little weird, but it does follow the theme of very, very random. Demolisher, really good card. If you can keep it out, it actually does give you some semblance of control in what is otherwise a deck that doesn't really have any control or reliability at all. Mind control tech, especially in a priest, because you're not running any of your typical Holy Nova, things like that. If you fall behind to the point where his battle cry is going to come into effect, you're probably losing or going to lose the game anyway, so it's not going to make a huge difference. But otherwise, it is, if nothing else, a 3-3 for 3. Tinkmaster Overspark, again, just like with Mechatork, just very random, kind of funny, hilarious. If the effect works in your favor, outstanding. If it doesn't, it kind of is what it is. Spellbreaker, good silence, Faceless Manipulator. You don't know what it's going to copy from your opponent, so again, you have the random element there. The other part, too, is maybe he's just using it to sort of duplicate the effect of some more of the random stuff he already has out there. Kodo, he's not bad. I've used him in some decks. I think he's okay in a Hunter because he's got the beast aspect there, but otherwise for 5 mana, usually the threats are a lot bigger than 2 attack, that his effect isn't going to do much. So that's kind of the quick breakdown. You'll see how it plays. Let's see how it goes. Let's just try and have some fun with it. HolyRNG. Again, playing the priest. It doesn't have to be priest. I wouldn't know that I can say that there's a different hero with different abilities, you know, using the Frost Novas and Blizzard or something like that of a mage that all of a sudden makes the deck really viable. I think you just gotta have fun with it. That's what his intention was. He asked me to play it. I'm gonna play it. Really high cost hand here. I'm gonna dump the Mind Control. I'm gonna dump Gelbin. I will keep the silence. I'm against a warrior. Maybe he's got the Warsong Commander or something I really need to shut down. And then I'll keep the Tidehunter, obviously. It's early drop. Always got to do the environmental stuff. Let the kite go. Turn off the light. Hit the little lantern. Spin the wheel. Ring the bell. Knock off some flowers. Smash. Fruits and vegetables. Become a gardener. Replant. Just stuff to do while your opponent has so many options to think about on turn 1. So, for me, I think I'm going to go actually first turn Knife Juggler with the coin. And the reason why is at 2 defense, or 2 health, whatever you want to call it, you may also notice, I'm an old school Magic player, so I may kind of intermix the whole minion, creature, attack, power, defense, things like that. I think you know what I mean. So I think I'm going to drop him here.
I wonder.
I do have a Mind Vision, which I can play turn 1, play him turn 2, but I'm going to drop him now. Sure, obviously he can die, he can get Fiery War Axe, things like that, but otherwise, if he's got Cleave, he doesn't have another target, so it's not even illegal to play the Cleave. And then Whirlwind and things like that. You know, then the Axe, okay. I don't have oozes anyway, so again, my plan was Knife Juggler lives. Hey, there's another one. I guess it really wants me out there. And then this turn I was going to go Murloc Tidehunter. Just throw a little more board control out there, and obviously get 2 knives thrown at him, but that didn't work out too well, so I think I'm going to go Juggler this turn, and then turn 3, Tidehunter with the Mind Vision. Probably Mind Vision first, see what I draw. So, no, I changed my mind. I know if I throw the Juggler out, who is a better card than the Tidehunter, he's going to get Fiery War Axe, so at least I'll let him, you know, kind of pick and choose. Sure, one Whirlwind kind of ruins the day here, but again, you just got to kind of drop the cards. There's no real even me going as far as saying I'm going to do this on third turn, third mana, is a little extreme for this type of deck. Because there's just so much randomness and not a lot of synergy and things that work together. You know, sometimes you have a very random deck. Or I should say, a deck with minions that have very random effects. But if they work well, then they're going to, you know, be in your favor. Even if it's only 50% of the time. In this, the randomness isn't even always in your favor. There's no sort of predictability at all. So like I was saying, that's a really good silence target. I don't have the mana for it anyway, but I think what I'll do is see what he's got. If I go juggler, he's just going to run his war song into that or whatever he plays. That's the problem with him, is everything he plays gets charged, so that kind of sucks. I think I'm just going to go here.
Mind if I roll me?
Go with the Loot Horda. If it lives, maybe next turn, I'll run them both into him.
Mind if I roll
The reason why I
me?
didn't go into him immediately is
Mind
I
if
lose my
roll
creature,
me?
and he's at 2 life. I'm not planning on killing him because he's at 2 health anyway. I'm planning on silencing him or maybe Kodo him at some point. Kinda was chatting here, I don't know what just happened, all I know is I lost all my stuff. So, I think what I'm going to do here, I'd like to drop the Juggler first, because I want to maximize my mana. And then the Bomber. But I'm going to be frustrated if I don't kill both. There's a good likelihood. I think we go this way first, though. Just so I have a higher percentage of targets that way. And there you go. I mean, still a great card. Not necessarily with that effect, but I really enjoy the card, so. If I don't do Juggler now, I mean, I could, but he's going to die. I'm going to hold the Juggler, actually. I'll just heal myself. Next turn, I'll Kodo something to die. He's probably going to trade here. And that's obviously the better. Probably. Between those two, that's the best option. I just meant versus removing him with a spell or something. Alright, so at least he's going to die, but I'm going to take a lot of damage right now. Maybe I should have silenced him, I don't know. If he doesn't target him now, then I'm going to be mad. That's alright. I mean, they've already been out, so I'm still going to get attacked. But, barring some kind of a removal or something, this guy does trade favorably with both, so he'll actually kill both if he runs into it. But there you go, it's dead. But next turn, at least, he's gone. I still got a 3/3 to worry about with ridiculous potential. He's a really good card. I like that guy a lot. So I'm going to buff his health, which is really nice, actually, because it keeps him out of Arcanite Reaper range. So obviously this is the play here, because it kills the Amani. Then we'll go this way.
Job's done.
I don't mind, actually, him dying if he does a trade here.
Your magic shall not save
Oh,
me.
there you go. So Arcanite kills it now. I haven't done much, but I have at least got him down to 17
We
life
must
just by him
cleanse
beating
the
him
sun well.
creatures. Yeah, there we go. So let's see. Let's squelch this guy. I don't know if he knows I'm playing a pretty heavy gimmick deck. Okay, I think I try and start shooting some things. I'm dead anyway. I really am. I mean, I can.
Must consider.
I silence him, but still, I mean, it's 3, 7. I'm at 10. You know, I mean, I have no taunt. I have nothing. So I think what I do is, I'll see how much stuff I can shoot. I wonder if I go to him, if he gives him so much respect, you know, that I'm going to have a Deathwing or something in my hand, that it just saves me some damage for a turn. So I think go like this. Of course. So I'm not killing anything. I mean, that being the case, I maybe should have gone silent, but still.
Quickly.
I was hoping to maybe get 2 random shots in there, you know. So I lose. Alright, in the interest of time.
You have best.
He's being a dumbass. I lost the game, so attack into it and just end the game. I never really quite understand that. It doesn't make my loss any different by you wasting another 2 minutes of my time, so just end the game. You're not that cool beating a deck that is running Murloc Tidehunters and Alarma bots, so. And it's not a downplay on the deck, it's just, I almost wish there was a way sometimes where you can see, you know, this deck is for fun. If it beats you, you should feel bad about it. If
The
you beat
light
me,
shall bring victory.
you should have.
The light shall burn you.
Mind control's gotta go. Too expensive. We'll keep that hand right there. Priest versus priest, so let's see if his stuff is more valuable.
The light protects me.
Maybe that's what happened. See, I like this one actually because you get the jewel. There he is. You gotta look for the eyes, and then you can click on the creature or whatever in there that growls at you. That's a good one. No point in doing coin mine vision there. Not a good play. How did I know that might come out? I'm psychic. Definitely. Alright, so I have no way of taking. Only thing here is actually mind control tech. Might cause a little surprise, so let's go this way.
Wonder.
Right? Yeah. Because I think Tidehunter's going to be a little better with the Knife Juggler out later. With the assumption that he can't be targeted by anything here. I don't think there's going to be like a Shattered Sun Cleric or anything crazy. I should trade favorably here. Because I just don't see him running him in. And being able to do another damage. So I think we're going to hit. We're getting close actually to mind control tech. So I'm going to... I could kill. But see, this is that randomness of it of... like, I'm going to purposely not kill. So that I can get mind control tech. So that being the case, let me see what we have going on. Ooh, the cleric's good. Actually, I'm going to change my plans. I'll worry about the mind control tech later. We'll go here. I don't think you can be targeted with a hero power, though. That kind of sucks. Yeah, you can't be, so I'm not going to get the heal, after all.
Quickly.
So what I'll do is I'll just wait. I just want to... I want to say see the look on his face, but I just actually want him to work for one game here. Maybe I'll steal the Blade Master. That's nice in a priest deck. That'd be great. Never mind. I won't steal anything. I will next turn. Okay, I actually will go this way. Because what I think he'll do is he's going to draw fire. And it's not going to have any attack, so it's not going to kill anything, so I do get to steal something. I have no idea what it's going to switch with. Hopefully not Tank Master, though. I'd like to use his Battle Cry effect. I'm pretty sure Alarma Bot doesn't trigger any Battle Cry stuff, so I really haven't played it enough to know for sure. Cleric. Well, if he was going to do Cleric, he should have done it before he healed the guy. I don't know what that... Maybe he knows I have Mind Control Tech. I don't think he Mind Visioned me or anything. How would he know that? This silence is going to do nothing against that. Because I have no removal.
Put this apple on your head.
Job's done.
Granted, I know I'm going to get a Nova now, but... whatever. At least I can... drop coconuts. Click on things. There you go.
Well played.
Is someone injured?
There's the Cleric.
Thank you.
Alright. I'm still going to save Mind Control Tech. I'm going to lose, but I'm going to go for it. So, let's go
Your
this way.
magic shall not save you.
Next turn. I'm going to see if I can squirrel this guy. That'd be great.
My shield for Argus!
I think I just lost. No, I didn't. Not completely. I'd love to steal him. Be beautiful. Kinda wish he had one more guy.
Engaging TC-130. Mental dislocation.
Of course.
My apologies.
This time for sure.
I can't quite what was planned. Well played. Well played.
So I did mention, you know, that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. There's the deck. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate the submission. I said I would run it, and I did. My take on it, if that's even asked for, it's frustrating. It's more frustrating than anything else. It's not so much fun. It's kind of just really grindy. I kind of know ahead of time that I'm just playing. I'm running uphill. I'm willingly running uphill. And there's not even a light at the end of the tunnel at the top. I mean, sure, you can have some fun with it, but even when the effects do work, and it still is not overly, wow, I did it, you know, Deathwing did this, or something like that. I don't know how much, you know, value it becomes worth. So there's the couple of games. I have played a few, like I said. That's about, with those two games there, I think that's about 9 games played with it. So that's quite a bit for a deck that I was kind of frustrated with. You know, tried to have fun with it. I think I won one game. It was a close one, but I think, you know, opponent made some bad plays and had some really weird cards that he was playing. So there it is, HolyRNG. There you go, Neogeo. Thank you again. I appreciate it. I'll play your other deck as well. I'll make it here pretty soon. So until then, thanks guys for watching. Keep up on the channel. I've got some hero spotlights, deck spotlights, card spotlights coming up. Obviously other deck testing where people want me to try out their decks that they don't have the beta. So that's coming up as well. Squats and Games on the YouTube channel, and then Squats and Games on Twitch, Monday through Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See ya.